Alright YouTube, MGold40 here bringing you guys another Perfecting the Gadgets, or Reinnovating the Gadgets, rather. This segment is going to be entitled To Offer or Not To Offer. As you guys know, the ultimate offering concept of gadgets is really big in Japan right now. It did really well at Japanese Nats, if a lot of people didn't notice. And Van Sant piloted a beta version of the deck at Orlando using the special, or the synchro summon aspect of the deck that the Japanese were using as well. Now, it's going to come down to two things right now. Ultimate Offering is a very powerful card, and it does two things for the deck. It lets you spam Exceeds, and it also lets you spam Synchros. Now, the question is going to come down to the fact that the TCG only has one legal Exceed monster, and that is number 39 himself, Utopia. Now, the problem that we're going to run into is this. The Japanese version of the deck has access to Parl, the Evil Shiki, Steel Swarm Roach, and among other things, Vylon de Sigma. So it has infinite resources, basically. All those resources are a big distinguishing factor between what we have now and what they have. We also have Reborn Tengu, which is a different factor in the TCG. So you can play 6 gadgets or in 3 Tengu or 9 gadgets. It really depends. The ruling right now is Tengu gets his effect when he's XYZ'd with, so it might change by Gen Con, but we'll see. But for now, you have to make the undefined decision if you want to play 9 gadgets or 6 gadgets and 3 Tengu. Both are fine in a way, but you've got to make that decision down at the very last minute because it's going to affect everything. The second question you have to ask yourself is Ultimate Offering truly worth it? If you saw Justin Delhan's build from Nats, it was a very powerful deck. He didn't rely on Ultimate Offering. He relied on the anti-meta aspect. The anti-meta aspect is pretty much what won him a lot of games, and Watt Squirrel did some work. So it comes down to the fact that do you want to put even more life point loss into your deck and just hope that you can draw Offering? And like I said, it comes down to the fact that are you going to play 6 gadgets or 9 gadgets in the coming stages here. XYZs. This is actually an important one. Like I said, we lack Parl, we lack De Sigma, we lack Evo Shiki, we lack Kaichi Kochi. We lack all the XYZs that are important to the gadget archetype itself. So, with just number 39 himself right now, and Steel Swarm Roach on the Rising, we are really lacking those extra Exceed monsters that give the archetype itself a big push. So my personal opinion, I'm not sure on Ultimate Offering right now. I may or may not stay away from it. I'm going to test it. It really hurts that we only have access to 3 Utopia, and that's it. That's the only XYZ monster that we effectively have that we can use at this point in time. And 6 gadgets and 3 Tengus seems a little bit more consistent than 9. But with 9, you can explode 3 Utopia, and you can spam Synchros. But then you have to play dead cards like Global, like that. If you don't draw Ultimate Offering, you're gonna run into problems. But like you have to play them because that Synchro aspect is important too. The Synchro aspect of the deck: spam Trish, summon Global, summon 2 gadgets off of Offering, spam Trish, wreck their field. Like it's pretty self-explanatory. The Japanese, like I said, they were spamming Pearl. Like they had their Exceeds are like they're the equivalent to a toolbox. Like they have so much access to whatever scenarios that they need. But for the OTK factor, we're kind of lacking, and we're also lacking in the utility of the deck. But for now, we have Utopia. He's a start. I hope to see that the deck is really going to expand itself after time here. It's going to take some time. I'm sure that this deck is going to top Gen Con. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised, but it's just going to be a meta call. Coming off of WCQ, the meta's really changed. We'll see what happens with these guys in play. They actually give you a very different feel to the meta, just having access to them. So like, be prepared. You got to step up your A game a little bit. So leave a comment down below what you guys think about Exceeds. They're going to change the game slightly to start. It was just like Synchros, like they're going to be slow to the start and then they'll begin to become more important as time goes on. So like I said, leave a comment down below what you guys think about XYZs in general. Same thing with gadgets becoming one of the more powerful decks to abuse them. And let me know what you guys think about Ultimate Offering. I'm just looking for general opinions right now. And we'll go from there, guys. Take care, and I'll continue to do more of these as time goes on. Peace.